But some point, what happens when you're playing all of these snaps in games? All of these snaps are going to show up. They are human bodies. Okay, they get tired. And so you could kind of see that at the end of that game. The front seven, though, didn't get tired. And so shout out to them for that. The other thing that was kind of troubling for me is watching how many people were going down with injuries on our offense. So that is something we've got to figure out, because we're going to need everybody as we go to make this push. What Texas is trying to do is going to be the most hardest path that everyone's going to think there's no way we're going to be able to pull this off, but we're on a bye week. And so we have a week to take a deep breath and to relax and to, in a lot of ways, just kind of let our guards down and let things come to us. Because when we come back off of bye week, we're headed to Georgia. And so Georgia is our last regular season road game, and it's a massive game. And if Texas is able to find a way to beat Georgia, this season is going to be so interesting. And so for me, where do I see Texas right now? I feel like they're kind of right where I needed them to be. That loss to Florida still hurts, and it's still awful that we have that loss on our record. But from that loss, I feel like we've almost spurned a new team, or we've almost created like a different team, a battle-tested team, a team that is ready to go out there and to do what they need to do, because we can't afford any more losses. And when you can't afford any more losses, you have to figure out ways to get in there, to grind it out, to keep getting better. And that is what I expect Texas to do. I expect the Texas team that I saw for the first two quarters, third quarter, that's the Texas team that I expect to see. Now, is it always going to be perfect? No, it's not always going to be perfect. But what I need it to be is consistent. And so like I always say, if I'm going to take the best parts of us and throw those out, and I'm going to take the worst parts of us and throw that out, what I have in the middle is how I'm evaluating my team. And right now, the middle looks pretty good for Texas, because I think the middle makes us better than a lot of teams right now. And so we just need to keep fighting. We need to keep clawing. We need to keep doing all those things. But we're in a bye week. So now we can at least take a deep breath. We can relax. And I don't know.